Metabo HPT came out with a new 18-volt compact hammer drill. This is model number DV18DEX. $170 for this drill, a bag, two 2.0 amp hour batteries with the fuel gauge up front and a charger. This is a smoking deal, 620 inch-pounds, 2-speed, 0 to 2,000 on high, 0 to 650 on low. Very nice size drill, almost identical in size to the DCD800 that is not a hammer drill. This is an awesome drill. It's a little bit larger than the Atomic that we went over, the DCD794. That one didn't fare really well. We're gonna run this through some of the same tests, talk about this drill a little bit. Stick with us. First, let's check the run out on the chuck. Very, very good. A very slight wobble there, but I mean, very, very good. For a comparison, here is the DeWalt DCD800. And as we get much faster, this thing just really seems to wobble. Lots of chuck wobble in this, but still a very good drill. We have a fully charged 2.0 amp hour battery in here. We're gonna run from a 5/8 inch spade bit up to 1.5 inches and just see what this drill has. Here's 3/4. Hit the end of the hole and stopped. Here's a 1 inch. Again, hit the end of the hole and kind of stopped when it broke through. Did not make it. Let's see if the 4 amp hour battery makes any difference. Still stopped at the end of the hole. Let's see if the multi-volt battery makes any difference. It stopped at the end of the hole as it broke through. And this has something on it that's called RFC, reactive force control. And it's supposed to sense this tool overloading. And I'm guessing that's what's happening because the light is blinking. Let's try this again. And that was me. When I was hanging on to it, I pushed her over beyond this. That's one thing I've noticed in this. It sits in the drill mode nicely, but if you're hanging on to this and anything happens when it moves, if you're grabbing the top, you can easily move it out of the drill mode. And hammer mode isn't too far over. It would be nice if these were a little bit more precise. Let's try this one more time. We are stalling out at the end. Back to the 2 amp hour battery, we're in low, 1 1/4 inch bit. Woo! 1 1/2 inch bit. Here's a 1 3/4 inch bore bit. We're on low, so 0 to 550 RPM. I'm gonna hang on to this guy. Zero issue with that. Let's just see how far we get on high. Not bad. Halfway through the hole, let's just bump this up to the multi-volt. Look at that. Lots of power here. That's crazy. And with that said, you've seen what this did to my arm before. So if you're using it with larger tools like this and you're going through stuff, make sure you're hanging on. This metal chuck on here is nice. It gives me a really secure feeling. This is a 2 9/16 inch bit and really fits in here nice, tightens down nice. I really enjoy that. We're gonna go down to level 1 again, 550 RPM. Let's see how this goes. We are not going to risk going through the end with that as it just bogged down. Let's go to the 4 amp hour battery. I don't want to go through that at the end and have it just tear my wrist out. There's a knot right here. Hope you can see it. Again, right to the end. I don't want to risk this without an auxiliary handle. Let's go to the multi-volt and just see what it'll do. There's a lot of power in this drill with this multi-volt battery. The 2 and 4 are very similar, but if you really want that big power bump, you got to move up to the multi-volt. Let's do a little bit of longer boring. This is a 1 1/8 inch bit. I'm not going to have a lot of room in here side to side, so let's see if we can keep her straight up and down and see how deep we can get it to go. It got tough down there near the end, but powered through with the 2 amp hour battery. Let's try it with the 4. Seemed like there was a pretty big difference near the end. We didn't seem to bog as quickly. Let's go to the multi-volt, see what we can do. Again, another big difference with the multi-volt on here. As you go up, this drill just keeps getting more powerful. Let's drop a few legs. We are in high, so this is 2,000 RPM. It's pretty impressive. Now this is a 1/2 inch masonry bit on this small compact drill. This is a large masonry bit for this drill. Let's just go at this in a different place here and see how this goes. That's very, very impressive for this size of a drill. If you're a worker who likes this clutch settings, this drill has 22 of them. So you can drop all the way down to 1. It's a mechanical clutch. Very easy to use here. And it starts to get pretty hard to hang on to in level 22. Very nice way of working things around. I think that this drill mode and this hammer mode are a little too close, and without having an auxiliary handle, you get your hand up here to try to hang on to more things, and you can easily move these two between or just out of hammer mode. But other than that, this guy is absolutely wonderful. A lot of people don't give Metabo HPT the credit they deserve. This is a $179 drill with 2 batteries that just totally ran through a great gamut of tests and did quite well on it. For a compact drill, 620 inch-pounds, this thing's amazing. $170, that's great. lifetime warranty. Metabo HPT does not get the respect it deserves in the tool world for what they're putting out at the price they're putting out. I'd put this up against just about any other compact drill. In some cases, some of the ones we've looked at lately have not been quite stepping up and putting out what they're supposed to, or lasting like they've supposed to. This dude put in the work, got the day done, and did it well. I think that's awesome. Love to hear your comments on that below. Please leave them. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you for your time. Have a great day.